Olá, fãs do Queen que visitam o portal queennet.com.br. Hoje você confere a entrevista que realizamos em 2006 com o segundo guitarrista do Queen, Jamie Moses. Entrevista realizada por telefone pela jornalista Milene Durão.
Hi, this is Jamie Moses from Queen and welcome to the Queen Mad website.
You've never been to South America?
Never to South America, and it's a strange thing. Most people I know haven't. For one reason, I've just everywhere else, and I'd love to go to South America.
So I'd like to ask you, when did you start playing guitar?
When I was 10 years old.
Why did you start with playing guitar? Why was you looking for that?
The Beatles.
Beatles?
Yeah, because I saw the Beatles on TV, and I saw the movie Hard Day's Night, and in the movie.
Oh, that's great. So Beatles are one of your influences. Which more you like to listen? Which other bands you like to?
Which other bands? Okay.
Yes.
Well, I grew up listening to the Beatles. Jimi Hendrix, big influence. Loved his music. I like a lot of harmony bands, like the Hollies. I have played with the Hollies since, which is great. But and the Byrds. The Beach Boys, love the Beach Boys.
Yes, and what was your first band? What you used to play in the band?
Well, my first ever band when I was 10 years old was called the 3Js. Some free choice, right? Because we were only 10. But Jim, and Jess. Jim, Jamie, and Jess. That was the 3Js. We had no bass player. We didn't realize that you should have a bass player.
You never thought to have a bass player in the band?
No, we didn't. We thought it sounded funny.
So you already played with many people, like Bob Geldof, Paul Young, Queen. Tell us, how many people have you worked with?
Oh, I don't know. Oh, jeez. I don't know. But the Pretenders, I was with for a while. I still play with Mike and the Mechanics. And Geldof, I was in Spain with him 2 weeks ago.
Oh, great.
But then I do whatever comes up, sessions, the things I did. Christopher, just whoever needs me, whoever funds.
Yes. And when you started playing with Queen, how it started? How was the process?
Oh, geez. Well, it's complicated. I got a call when Freddie died. That Brian May put together a band.
Yeah, the Brian May band in the time.
Brian May, that's right. And because Spike, the keyboard player, is a very, very old friend, good friend of mine, Brian needed another guitar player to do that. And so Spike recommended me. And I got a phone call to say, could you come along and would you like to do this? And I said, yeah, of course. And then when, many years later, last year in fact, when you decided that we would tour, that Queen would tour with
Paul Rogers, yes.
It was kind of, it made sense for me to play.
But before the Queen was Paul Rogers too, you are in the 466 concert.
Yes, with all of those, yeah.
Yes, you did all the shows, right?
Yes, but it wasn't just with Queen, with those I was in.
Yes,
as well.
in the house band, yeah.
I had to learn just dozens of songs. Each time, got weeks of work to do 1-2 hours.
No, how was to play with Queen? How is to work with Brian, Roger, and Paul,
It's the absolute best. If you can imagine your dream come true. Yeah, right. Yeah. Well, there you go. Well, that's what it's like, and every time I get up on the stage, it's a huge honor. Aside from the fact that they're so well known, so popular, so well respected, they're such good musicians.
Yes.
To play with them is so easy, because, that Brian is going to hit this chord and it's going to go boom, and the whole stadium and all.
So, what's your favorite Queen song?
I like that part of Girls. I think it's kind of a little bit funny. Guitar riff in it.
Yes, it's a good guitar.
And it's got the harmony vocals on the beginning, which I really love.
You are launching your new CD now with then the Hiding Public. When this project started, you know?
I don't know, 3 years ago, I think. It was the idea of Dave Holland, the guy that wrote the song. He wrote the songs, and he needed somebody to sing them and play them. So I got the phone call to do that. And it was the first album. Now we've done the second album, which I think is a lot better than the first.
Yeah, so do you think it's better than the first?
Well, you see, he's new for me. He's never written songs before. That's not what he does. He's not really from the music side of things. He's just somebody who decided that he could write some songs. He had some money to perform. So that's what happened. And the second album, we all learned from any mistakes we made in the first album.
And are you planning to come to launch this album in Brazil or play it here? I don't know. Make a concert.
You have to ask David about that. Remember, it's a project. It is our second album and so on. And it is a project, and it's one which, if there's enough demand for it, I'm sure something will happen. But what we need is people to come on to us and say, come on, we really want you to do this here.
Yeah.
I'm sure we can find a way to get it together.
So I have to ask you, it was a difficult job to sing and play in this album.
No, not really, because Kevin Pori, he's co-written one or two of the songs, and he is also the engineer and he co-produces, and he plays keyboards and some bass guitar. He's very, very good, and very, very good to work with. I've worked with him on several albums, so we know how to work together, and we're very casual, very, very casual when we do it. We have a laugh, and it's good fun just recording.
So, what's your favorite song on the album?
Favorite song on the album? I like Closing In, because it's got a gospel-y feel to it, and the vocals on it, which I was very pleased with when we did that. Other than that, Satellite's nice, and what's it called? Is it called Home Tonight? I like the ballad one, like the general ballad ones, and they go,
You like both the rocking and the ballad?
Yeah, I do. I prefer the ballads.
Yeah.
Because it's easy to listen to them. I get the rocking stuff from Queen. And somebody once said Queen will Queen rock.
So, Queen is recording an album with Paul Rogers. And what do you think of this project of them, to stay together and do a new album with new songs?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been involved in any of this, and I don't know how far along they are, and if it's actually even happening. I don't know. I haven't spoken to him. Since we came back from America, from the American tour, we've all gone off, Paul's gone to Canada.
Yeah.
I saw him here 2 or 3 weeks ago at the Albert Hall with Brian. I saw him. And then I just did call Brian to get back home. Paul did. He's going back to Canada. None of us have spoken to them. I haven't spoken to them, so I'm afraid I can't say anything about it.
Anyway, thank you so much, Jamie. You are so kind.
Yeah, please. That'd be great.
Thank you again, Jamie. Sorry for taking our time,
I'm sorry about being in the car for so long,
No, it's not a problem.
English traffic. Lovely. Take care,